Hey, what's up everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, coming at you with another video. Thanks for taking the time out to check it out. I'm the Crapgamer. Okay, I'll stop talking like that now. I'm the king of all game-related media, the absolute most compelling motherfucker on YouTube, the albino rhino, the master of disaster, pony leg breaker extraordinaire, at your service. Go ahead and give this video a thumbing and or liking because that would be greatly appreciated. And hey, thanks for watching my channel. I put out daily content. Make sure you guys hit that sub button if you haven't already, because that would be appreciated. I'm very humble, not. Anyway, on to today's topic, and that would be a little bit of versus PlayStation 4 Neo launch games versus Xbox Scorpio launch games. Now, there's probably not going to be a whole shit ton on either, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of guess and just go down the line and see what we'll have. Now, when it comes to Neo, we're not really quite sure when this thing's coming out. It could be coming out this October. For whatever reason, Sony is being very tight-lipped about it. I guess it's kind of along the lines of the same way Microsoft was very tight-lipped around the Xbox One after the PS4 was announced to have GDDR5 or whatever. It's very hard to kind of come out and go like, well, here's our thing, woohoo! You know what I mean? Because you know you already beat in spec. So and Microsoft had things to actually help them distinguish themselves from the PS4, even though it was a little bit less powerful, like Kinect and things like that. Whereas, you know, this PlayStation 4 Neo isn't really going to have anything that's going to distinguish itself from, you know, the Xbox Scorpio. So if this thing does indeed come out in October, you know, you would assume that the launch lineup would be what? I guess Gran Turismo Sport would be one of the games as far as exclusives goes. I'm not really sure what else would be on there or what this thing's going to actually do for the games. It's really kind of hard saying. Now, as far as the Xbox Scorpio, I have a pretty good inclination that there's going to be at least 3 major games that are going to probably launch around the time that Scorpio releases, and that would be Crackdown 3. This obviously makes a lot of sense. We saw no Crackdown 3 footage this year. We did hear a lot of kind of bullshit about, oh, well, you know, we needed this, or we have too many games this year, or whatever, the campaign's not done. You know, the game needs to launch when it's complete, and I think that the Scorpio is going to help have that easier launch. You know, you're going to have that full campaign, that fully destructible stuff. You know, if they were having problems, another year on the shelf isn't going to hurt anything. And this is one of those games that a lot of people are looking forward to, and they have to get it right. As far as the next game, I think Scalebound is going to be a game that's going to actually launch with this as well. And I think that the interesting part to that is this game was supposed to be on the floor at E3, and they pulled it, and nobody was able to play it or whatever. I think this is going to be a launch game on the Scorpio. Obviously, if you have a standard Xbox One or Xbox One S, you're going to be able to play these games too. But I think they just want, you know, the enhanced graphical capabilities of Scorpio to kind of show these off. You know what I mean? So you're still gonna, and they're still gonna look great on the Xbox One and Xbox One S. But I think they really are gonna probably push like 4K. And then specifically Forza Motorsport 7, this game is gonna obviously be something that they really push because there's a Forza game out every year. It'll be Motorsport's turn next year. You can probably look for Scorpio to be 1080p or 4K, 60 frames per second, and that's gonna be really impressive what they're going to show off with that. So I think those 3 games, and you might even see something like Killer Instinct, like a new just Killer Instinct 2, a full-on game that probably has maybe some Mortal Kombat characters or something like that, 4K, 60 frames per second. I think that would be very impressive. Now, looking over on the Neo side, yes, they're going to have something like GT Sport, I guess, but again, kind of alluding to the point that I had originally, was that Neo is really for VR because they are launching with some VR games. Now, I couldn't tell you what VR games they have, but apparently they are launching with some VR games, and they probably will take some kind of advantage of this. I don't know. You know, all the games have to run on both the vanilla and the Neo, so it's really just hard guessing. But I would just say Microsoft is putting more stock into releasing a game console that really can take advantage of some great looking games, and I think that this is going to be the example that we're going to see going forward. So let me know what you guys think. What are going to be the release games with Neo? What are going to be the release games with Scorpio? Which one are you getting? Which one are you interested in, and why? Hit me up on Twitter at _Crapgamer, and as always, rack that shit up. Crapgamer out.